Hey Facebook, welcome to 2018. I'm guessing you've been welcome to 2018 maybe once, maybe twice, maybe already 5 times, but welcome again. And for some of you, you'll be facing the end of the school holidays and you'll be looking to today, possibly, or tomorrow when your little beautifuls go off to school. And when you get what you normally do every day in the week back, whether that's going to work or whatever that might be. So I hope you've enjoyed that time with your kids. It's pretty unique. I certainly like spending that time with my kids because I never usually get a situation where I get to spend so much sort of full-on time with them. So I enjoy every second of it, even when they're horrid. So what I'd like to just chat about today is this idea of, are we friends or are we doing business? And I think it's a really interesting kind of topic to think about. And hi, Nikki, and hi, Crystal, if I can see you watching. Anyone else as you're watching, don't be scared to jump on and put a love heart or something like that if you like what we're talking about today. So the reason that I thought it would be a great topic to talk about today is because I was remembering this story when I was growing up. And when I grew up, I went to a conservative religious church very regularly, every single week. And one of the things that we had to do was that we had to report back on persons we had helped. So we literally had to take in a list of people that we had helped that week and exactly what we'd done to help those people. Now, I have no idea to this day where that information went or what was done with it. I'm sure someone much wiser than me has some really interesting statistics about how many people that I've helped. But needless to say, that was one of the things we had to report on. And the other thing that got talked about a lot in church when I was growing up is this idea that was called friendship evangelism. And basically, the upshot of what that was you could go out there and you could make friends with people and really connect to those people and start becoming genuine friends with them, provided you had this other motive, which was to convert them. And the more I start thinking about friendship evangelism, the more it starts feeling to me like a lot of people do business development. And I don't know if you have the same feelings as me, but personally I don't like it when you work out very quickly that someone who runs a business or is from a business background is starting to buddy up to you and, nudge in and find themselves in the same kind of events that you're at, etc., etc. And you know that in essence what they're trying to do is to get something from you. And I don't know about you, but I don't like relationships that are built on a hidden agenda, whether that hidden agenda is about getting business or whether the hidden agenda is about converting someone to your religion. To me, it's one and the same thing. Because what it does is really, it just really takes away from the genuineness and the authenticity that you can otherwise have if you're truly connecting with someone in a real way. And I think one of the ironies is if you get into the idea of business development and, markets and the kind of customers that you want for your business, what marketers will always tell you about is this need that a client has to know, like, and trust you. And I get that, if I'm hiring someone to deliver something to my team, I want to know, like, and trust those people. And I guess I just want to flip that on its head a little bit because from a business point of view, I equally want to be able to know, like, and trust a client. Now, that sounds a bit weird, but if you are going to spend a whole bunch of your time, energy, intellectual property, focus, etc. on a client, you want to make sure that you're getting something back in return. And that something is not money, because money is like the baseline thing that makes that an equal relationship. For us, with Being More Human, the kinds of clients that we love to work with are clients that are really open-minded to start with. We like to work with teams and people and individuals who are open to suggestions and don't have this kind of notion of living in this box and as though they know everything. We also love to work with people who we call early adopters. So it goes a little bit with being open-minded, but if there's, I can think of a client that we have specifically, and they are on the cutting edge quite literally in a whole range of different ways. And it's so refreshing to work with them because the ideas, the contribution, the brain stretching that happens is a very satisfying kind of experience. And probably the other main criteria for clients that we like to work with are clients that we genuinely feel like we can help. So from a business point of view, we will not come into your business and ever tell you that we can do something, achieve something, deliver something if we don't think that that's true and factual. So the promise that you can have from us at Being More Human is if we say that we can do it, we will absolutely be able to do that thing. We're not going to be able to say that we can, change your business overnight into something that it hasn't been for the last 20 years, because that's unrealistic for anybody. But certainly the idea that we can support you in a change process is a really powerful process. And also the idea that not only do we want you to know, like, and trust us, but we want to know, like, and trust you as well. And that's, to me, a really authentic kind of connection and an authentic kind of relationship. And just to loop back to the conversation that I was having at the start, this idea of friendship evangelism, it never sat with me very well at all, because I've always been someone who, and our team are in exactly the same situation. We're people that genuinely love to connect with you. We don't care what business you're from, what background you have, how much money you've got. We don't care about any of that stuff. We care about connecting with you because we're all human. And if it so transpires that we have something that you need, or is able to help you or support you or transform you or your team or your business, even better. That's fantastic. But for now, you have to be sure if you meet any of us at an event and we're warm and friendly and lovely, we're just being warm and friendly and lovely. We actually don't want anything else apart from that from you. So we want to just give a message to people this afternoon in and around authentic connection and relationships. Be nice to people purely because you're nice to them, not because you want something from them, or not because you think they want something from you. So that's the message for this afternoon, and we're going to pop a 7 Habits program that we have for you into the comments box below, so feel free to click on that. And you might find something in there that appeals to you. You might find something in there that helps you be able to shift from one habit to another. But whatever it is that you're about today, keep in your mind authentic communication. Thanks heaps. See ya.